Hi y'all, welcome back to AstroMotivation. My name is JupiterJames, where I awaken the astrologer within you and aim to give you a little encouragement and inspiration per your unique placement within your birth chart. You know, I really do feel that we all know the language of the stars, and if that sounds good to you, let's get into it, okay? So today we're gonna get into Neptune in the second house. Now, Neptune in the second house is going to give me someone who makes their money in very ethereal, magical, or very unknown ways. This is gonna be someone probably who makes their money in creative fields, someone who has their hand in photography in some shape or form. This is also gonna be someone whose values are also very Neptunian. But before we go ahead and unpack that analysis and that placement, let's go ahead and separate the aspects. That way we are better able to do more with the energy we've been given, and we're not just confined to Neptune in the second house, okay? So with Neptune as an astrologer, for me, is going to show me the spiritual qualities of a person, and this is going to show me where this person sees God, where this person exudes magical qualities. You know, I have a friend that is dating this new guy, and she was like, you know, I like this guy, but he isn't spiritual for me. He doesn't believe in God. And I had to correct her, and I was like, no, everyone sees God in different areas of their life. You just have to investigate on where that is. The guy you're talking to may see God and magic in sports. They may see God and spirituality in their family. They may see God and magic in their career. And it's just about finding where that person sees that or experiences that energy or that magic or that spirituality in their life, you know? And that is where Neptune is gonna show you. Do you, as a person, see God, experience God, magic, or the ethereal realms in sports, in painting, in art, in cooking? Where is that for you? And this could be that for you in cooking. But now, with the second house is going to be ruled by Taurus, and it's going to be ruled by Taurus and Venus, okay? And that rules the second house. And the second house is gonna give me themes of your foundations, the values that you hold true to yourself, your self-confidence. It's also gonna show me how you make your money, okay? And that is what Taurus and Venus is going to signify in the second house. So no matter what your second house sign may be, that which will always change depending on the person's rising sign, you are going to have always default birth chart out of the packaging. Taurus and Venus is going to be the ruler of your second house, okay? And it's gonna give themes of money and stability and your values and the values that were taught by your parents to you. Now, with that being said, you could be someone that growing up you were taught spirituality as a kid, or you could be someone that was taught that, you know, spirituality or creativity in some shape or form was instilled in you. That could be something that is important to you. You could have come from a very spiritual family, a family that was very religious, a family that, you know, really was a little woo-woo, so to speak. You could also be someone who, for you, what is your self-confidence and how you feel could sometimes be a little shaky. You may not know how you feel or what your values are, but you do know that a big value of yours is spirituality and being creative and being someone that is a creative spiritual force in some shape or form. But I do know that sometimes for you that's gonna be like, I don't really know what my values are. I'm learning what my values are. I hope that my values will come to me over time. But what I do know is that I like spirituality. I like astrology. I like Reiki. I like massage therapy. I like things that are on a higher plane. That could be a big value of yours, you know? So also with Neptune in the second house, you could really like art. You could be someone who makes your money through art. Sometimes, again, this could also be an area of your life where Neptune is gonna give two qualities. It's gonna give a absent quality and a very like unknown quality, only because it is spiritual and it is of higher realms. And so sometimes money and how to make money could be very off and on for you. It could be something that just happens, right? You probably make your money out of this. Could give me the placement of a struggling artist or an artist in general, where it is not something that is always stable, or it is not something that when you make your money, it's not very steady, right? It could be like, okay, I gotta paint this picture for this guy, and if I don't paint this picture or take this picture of this guy, I don't get money. And you don't know where your next client is gonna come from. And then all of a sudden, the next day, when you're down to your last dollar, you get a call from this guy who has seen your work somewhere around the world or on the internet and is calling you up, and then that is how you get money. You see what I'm saying? How it's not stable, and sometimes you don't really know where your next dollar is gonna come from, but it always happens out of the sky. Out of the clear blue sky, something happens, and it could be connected to your art or your spirituality, and it's never constant. It's a little shaky. It requires you to have faith. When it comes to your money and making money, it requires you to have faith, and you could be a number of things. You could be an astrologer, you could be an actor, you could be a photographer, you could be something dealing with the arts or dealing with art in general, but it is never steady. It's like off and on. You get this big chunk of money, and then within that chunk of money, it's like, okay, I gotta audition or I gotta promote my art until that next big money comes, or until it's just like that. That's how your money situation is and how your stability forces are in your life. It's very up in the air, and you have to rely on faith, and you have to just rely on your art and your creativity to make money. You have to probably be very creative within your money, and how you make your money is also a factor with Neptune in the second house. This reminds me of Pisces in the second house in a way, you know, where you gotta just really you gotta pray to God that you're gonna get that next dollar from somewhere, wherever you get it. But that's very magical. You make your money through magical means, and you know that every dollar in your pocket has come by the grace of God, or whoever you pray to, or the universe, or the cosmos. You know, whatever you do, it's like, wow, by the grace of whoever I pray to, I got that next job, that next odd job. You probably do odd jobs, or you're in contracting work, you know. Just something, you don't make your money like normal people. You make your money through magical means and through spiritual means. And you know that every time you get some money, it's by the grace of God saving you. And if this sounds like you, let me know. Write in the comments if this sounds like you. Are you someone that you are probably in film or photography or astrology, and you have to make your money through a creative service, or being creative, or giving a spiritual service or an artistic service? Is that you? Are you a painter? Are you a photographer? Are you a model even, or an actress or an actor? Is that you? Also, let me know, are you someone that came from a background of very spiritual family members? Maybe your family was very big into spirituality or woo-woo-ness, or whatever you want to call it, but your family really instilled those values in you, and sometimes your confidence kind of wavers. It goes up, it goes down, and you don't really know how you feel. You know, you feel good when you do art, you know, you feel good when you're focusing on God and spirituality, but you don't know on a mundane sense where your true values lie. And that could be your true value, is spirituality. Let me know the sign that your Neptune in the second house is, because that would better help me to help you in what exactly you could be experiencing with that specific placement, okay? Because this is a general video, and there's no way that I could possibly hit the nail on every head for everyone out there in the world watching, okay? So yeah, let me know the sign that your Neptune in the second house is, and I'll write back 2 little sentences on what you could be experiencing. But for the most part, I want you to continue to have faith, all right? My Neptune in the second housers, you can make your money through very magical means, very speculative means, all right? By you going to the lottery, or through you doing magic, or you doing astrological realms. Know that you'll always be okay. Know that you'll always find your next dollar. This doesn't mean be lazy. This just means that continue to have faith, continue to put one foot in front of the other, and the universe will be your employer. The universe the universe has you on payroll, and you're always gonna be okay. It's gonna require a little faith, but you're gonna be very lucky in this area. You're gonna make your money through very strange and speculative ways and in speculative areas, and it's gonna require you to be a little creative, but know that at the end of the day, you're gonna be okay. Continue to be spiritual, continue to hold yourself in high regard with the spirit, and that will satisfy the stars, okay? But know that you're on the right track, and I believe in you guys. Y'all have a good one, okay? I will see y'all in the next video. Bye.